Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for the 2022 NBA playoffs on Friday, May 13th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have three picks that I think are great value bets for this Friday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are now partnered with PrizePicks. So use our code SFP or one of our links that we have down below in the comment section or the description for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on PrizePicks. Really a lot of fun, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. They cover just about everything to do with player props. You can bet on e-gaming, Major League Baseball, NBA, pretty much everything. Like I said, a lot of fun to use. Be sure to check that out. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description to that as well. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVP. So unfortunately, I don't have the graphic to go beside me today, but just want to show some love to our Straight Fire MVPs. Appreciate you all for supporting the channel in that way. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. Like I said, great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. You get some custom emojis and things of that nature. Also a badge next to your name. So be sure to check that out. Okay, now our results from the previous episode. So this is tough, guys. We went 0-3 last night. It was a tough night. We'll get to that here in a second. We'll start with our comment cappers. In our comment cappers, we had Lit Picks calling the Tyrese Maxey over 19.5 points. Was able to cash that. So great call out there from Lit Picks. As far as the stream results, like we said, went 0-3 last night. It was a tough night. Got off to a really unlucky start. Danny Green, we had him over 7.5 points, and of course he gets injured 4 minutes into the game. He already had a made 3 too, so he's well on his way to cashing that over. Like I said, he gets hurt and goes down, and just really unfortunate, guys. That was just a really tough way to start the night, and nothing we can really do about that, right? For our picks in the other game, we had the Phoenix Suns -2 spread, and they just laid a dud there on the road. Honestly, not understanding the Suns team. We've seen a lot of great things during the year from them, and they've really just been really inconsistent lately. So very tough to bet on them. And then we had DeAndre Ayton under 10.5 rebounds. Of course, he gets to the over and then gets pulled. Like literally just gets to the over. Finishes with 11 rebounds. And then he gets pulled, of course. So really unlucky there as well. So it was a tough night, guys. Really unlucky night. Now that we can do about it, we're going to get back after it today, guys. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. So let's get right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with Jason Tatum under 29.5 points here for the Boston Celtics at -112 odds. So, guys, we've already hit this twice in this series. We're 2-0 to Jason Tatum's under playing it. So we're going to try and make it 3-0 today. In this series, Jason Tatum is 3 out of 5 in this series to the under. He's shooting 38.3% from the field and 28.5% from 3. So, really, guys, unless he shoots the ball 35 times, which he could do, I don't see him cashing this over. He's really struggled from the field. His shot has really struggled. They've really been locking in on Tatum and making life very difficult on him. And I expect here on a closeout game on the road in Milwaukee, this is just going to be a really tough sled for Tatum. I think they're going to make his life difficult again. And honestly, I don't see him. I really don't see him hitting this over. I could see the Celtics getting blown out if they don't come out with the right energy in this game. This is a really tough spot here for the Celtics. I honestly thought the Celtics would go deeper, but like I said, this is a tough spot here for them. Tatum, guys, 15 out of 17 in his career to the under versus the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoffs. So a lot of success to that line. 13 out of 16 in the regular season to the under versus the Milwaukee Bucks. So he's really had a tough time getting points. Wesley Matthews has played great defense on him. And like I said, I expect that to continue today, and they're still going to run doubles at him as well. In these playoffs, guys, the Bucks are playing great defensively, right? They are first in the NBA in these playoffs in defensive rating with a 100.9 rating, which is, like, far and away better than the second team. So we'd love to see that. Tatum in his career in elimination games here is 5 out of 7 to the under, shooting just 40% from the field. So it's not like an elimination game makes him play better. I think we're going to see a lot of what we've seen in this series, which even when he's cashed the over, it's been with 30 and 34. So it's not like he's had a really explosive game here yet in this series. I don't expect that to happen here. So do love it there for our number one pick. We're going Jason Tatum under 29.5 points here for the Boston Celtics at minus 112 odds. Okay, moving into our second pick. At number 2, we're going with Desmond Bane under 19.5 points here for the Memphis Grizzlies at minus 112 odds. So guys, Bane so far in this series is 4 out of 5 to the under in this series versus the Warriors. He's 6 out of 7 in the regular season in his career versus the Warriors to this under as well. So you put that together, you get 10 out of 12 to the under in his career. A couple things I also like about this. We got some blowout potential here for the Warriors. The spread set to 8.5. And after the drubbing the Warriors took there in Game 5, I could see them being very motivated and honestly wiping the Grizzlies off the floor. I don't want to actually see that happen. I have a futures bet on the Grizzlies. I want to see them win. But I'm just scared that the Warriors are going to come out and absolutely blow the Grizzlies off the floor here. Defensively, the Warriors, you saw them give up 134 points last game on the road. They are a different team at home. Defensively, they are 5th in defensive rating at home in the playoffs. Like I said, we have blowout potential here. Desmond Bane also dealing with a lingering back issue. You know, we saw him go 6 out of 12 from the field last game. Technically cashed the over for the first time in the series. Going 4 out of 6 from 3, 6 out of 12 from the field. But only the 12 shots there. So I don't see a repeat of that. You know, like I said, Bane is battling a little bit of a sore back. So, you know, there is a lot of ways that we could cash this under. Warriors are 3rd best in points allowed to shooting guards on the season as well, so they defend shooting guards well. And obviously, Bane comes more into focus for the Warriors defensively with Ja Morant off the floor as well. So we do like to see that. And like I said, I just don't see Bane scoring 20 points in this spot on the road against the Warriors team that's going to be very motivated. So do love it there, guys, for number 2 pick. I'm going Desmond Bane under 19.5 points here for the Memphis Grizzlies at minus 112 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, under City, guys. This is our 3rd straight under pick. We're staying under today. We're going with the under 217.5 points in the Grizzlies-Warriors game at minus 110 odds. So, guys, on the season, the Memphis Grizzlies have a 112.3 defensive rating with Ja Morant on the floor. They have a 104 defensive rating without him. So they're much better defensively without Ja Morant on the floor. We know that. We saw that play out in game number 4 in Golden State. Very low-scoring game. And obviously we saw the Grizzlies hang 134 last game. But the Grizzlies have played great defensively in both games. The Warriors took the night off there in Memphis. I don't expect that to happen. So what I love here is I think we'll still see great defense from the Grizzlies in this game. And coming back home, I think we'll see great defense from the Warriors as well. Now, the Grizzlies do have the 3rd best defensive rating in these playoffs with a 106.8 rating, which is pretty solid. And the Warriors have the 5th best defensive rating at home in these playoffs. So we like to see that. So far in this series, game longs, as far as point totals, we started out game 1 with 233, 207, 254, 199, 229. So if you followed that, that's over, under, and this is game 6, hopefully under. So I'm expecting reversion here, and this to be a very low-scoring game in some ways. I think Memphis in particular will have more trouble scoring the ball. So here, so far, offensively, the Warriors are 4th in offensive rating. Grizzlies are 10th in offensive rating in these playoffs. Obviously, they suffer there with Ja Morant off the floor offensively. The only thing that really scares me about this bet, and I just lay out all the information so you guys know, Grizzlies are 2nd in pace in these playoffs. The Warriors are 4th in pace. So we're looking at 2 teams that do get up and down the floor, and that is scary with a bet like this. Like I said, I think we'll see tough defense on both ends. Do love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. We're going with the under 217.5 points in the Memphis Golden State game at minus 110 odds. Okay, guys, let's get into it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. We need to get back on track today, guys. It's been a tough little stretch for us. We're actually 1-8 over the last 3 days. You know, we were on a very good streak before that, and now we've gone 1-8 over the last 3 days. So it's been a tough stretch. Let's get back on track. That's why I really wanted to lock in on the unders, guys. We need to get some cashes today. And like I said, get back on track. So let's cash your bets as well. Let me know what you guys are playing in the comments section. Let's have a big day today. Check out all of our social media links, our Prize Picks link as well. And yeah, other than that, guys, can do it for me. We should be back at our normal setup tomorrow. We had to improvise here on the road, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.